Global Times, 4th of August 2022, concerned about the balance of payments deficit, South Korea is advised to seriously manage its relations with China. It's possible that a variety of outside factors contributed to South Korea's unusually long trade imbalance with China. As the world's second-largest economy grows in technology and volume, observers urge that South Korea's industry titans actively modify their previous market strategies. Greater attention to India. On the other side, the South Korean government must carefully manage its ties with the US and China and value China's large but closed markets, which is currently its top trading partner worldwide. For the first time since 1992, South Korea has experienced a three-month trade deficit with China. As zero-COVID has destroyed the Chinese economy, South Korea's largest trading partner's exports to China decreased by 2.5% in July from a year earlier to $13.24 billion. According to the South Korean Ministry of Trade, Industry, and Energy, South Korea's trade deficit with China reached $570 million in July and remained negative for 3 months. Concerns about whether South Korea's export competitiveness in China is diminishing are intensifying in the wake of the data release. Better market research needs to be done by South Korean businesses in China, where domestic competition is growing and demand is declining. The Korea Economic Daily said that from July 1 to July 25, exports to China of petrochemicals, wireless communications, and auto parts plummeted by 24.9%, 14.1%, and 13%, respectively. Jong also advised the government of South Korea to better balance relations between China and the US, particularly since the latter has been attempting to create a small circle and entice South Korea to join in excluding China from the supply chain for the world's chip manufacturers. Between July 1 and July 25, only South Korea's exports of semiconductors to China climbed in value by 10.9%, sustaining a high development momentum. Exports of other goods either fell or stagnated. Jong urged South Korea to value the China market and warned that deteriorating bilateral relations between China and South Korea would unavoidably harm their trade relations. Last month, South Korea's exports were $60.7 billion, up 9.4% from the previous year. Its total imports were $65.37 billion, up 21.8%. Government data indicated that even while exports reached an all-time high in July, there was a $4.67 billion imbalance due to a sharp increase in imports. For the first time since 2008, the nation's trade balance was negative for 4 consecutive months.